Smith.
One of the sport's modern legends, firmly etched in the Mexican history books. What now remains in the awesome boxing story of Erik Morales. A three-weight world dominator, he's delivered us that unforgettable trilogy with arch-rival Marco Antonio Barrera, but Morales says he's far from finished. After a sloppy showing when Zahir Rahim became only the second man in 51 fights to beat him, Morales promises a masterclass tonight, Jim. Is another great showing left?
Well, if you look through Erik Morales' career, you will see every now and again there are little blips, little performances where he didn't seem to fire on all cylinders. But when the big fights come along, so does the true Erik Morales. And he knows tonight his reputation's on the line, his legacy is on the line. He faces a man he's already beaten, but he knows this guy is going to be so much tougher tonight than he was last time. I think he's ready for the job.
It's a boisterous, buzzing, electric atmosphere in the Thomas and Mack Arena, jammed with real fight fans. An estimated 76 million Filipinos worldwide will be backing their sporting superstar, Manny Pacquiao, the fast, furious hitting southpaw with that thunderous power. Can he exact revenge on Erik Morales after their firestorm over on the Strip last March? Pacquiao defeated on points then, but Jim, with time to replan, refocus and mature into a fully fledged super featherweight, is this finally his defining night?
Well, he probably feels it is going to be. He knows he made lots of mistakes in their last encounter. Freddie Roach feels they've addressed those mistakes and changed his style somewhat. I do not know if at this stage in his career Pacquiao can change enough to be a different fighter. He has to use his power, he has to use his speed. The fact that he's probably a little bit fresher than Morales, not been in so many hard fights. But this really is a 50-50 battle, but I find myself swaying towards the better all-round fighter, who is Morales. As long as Morales is a lot better than he was last time, and he still has enough in the tank.
A silent prayer from Pacquiao. A massive media attraction. It's a vital, vital night.
One of the great Mexicans. The Filipino hero who fears no one.
Oh, it started at such a high tempo.
Oh, lovely right hand from Morales.
Oh, cut. Right eye. Manny Pacquiao. Is this all too much? Look at this. Morales, Pacquiao, toe-to-toe. Absolutely entertaining stuff.
So now, repeat or revenge as Erik Morales and Manny Pacquiao.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wynn Las Vegas is proud to welcome you to the Thomas and Mack Center, Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated is proud to present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division. On the line, the WBC International title. This contest is sponsored by your undisputed champion, the King of Beers, Budweiser, and sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Skip Avancino Jr., Executive Director Mark Ratner. At ringside, the three judges scoring this contest on the 10-point system will be Dave Moretti, Jerry Roth, and Paul Smith. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action inside the ring, referee Kenny Bayless. And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Courtesy of Wynn Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white with flames, official weight 128.5 pounds. Professional record, 40 victories, including 31 knockouts with only 3 defeats and 2 draws. From General Santos City, Philippines, the 2-time world champion, Manny PACMAN Pacquiao. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with black. Official weight, 130 pounds. Professional record, 40, including 34 knockouts with only 3 defeats. Damas y caballeros de la zona norte, Tijuana, Mexico, the 3-time world champion, Eric El Terrible
Mexican fans, many from the Philippines, crackling atmosphere. It should be a crackling fight.
Okay, gentlemen, any punches thrown in this area we consider the clean punch. Any punches on the upper half thrown in this area will be clean. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Touch gloves. Good luck. Let us roll.
Their first encounter was mesmerizing. Says they have a secret weapon they're going to unload on Morales. Here's the second round. Manny Pacquiao, 5'6". He's giving 2 inches in height away to Eric Morales, the bigger man at super featherweight. Pacquiao come up from flyweight. Morales from super bantamweight over the years. Might have the natural strength, but the zip and speed and power could be with Pacquiao.
I mean, the 2 men who have beaten Morales have been smart boxers. Pacquiao cannot be accused of being that. So if Morales is in the kind of shape, he just punch string low there, sportingly dealt with.
He is 29, Morales, and his body must have some wear and tear after all those thrilling battles he's given us. And Pacquiao, buoyed by the fact he's using his puncher's gloves tonight, the raised variety. He wasn't allowed to in the contract last time. That'll give him confidence. No behind-the-scenes distractions with promotional problems either. This is Manny Pacquiao at 100%.
But Morales giving himself a shake, and there's a good punch there from Pacquiao. But Morales realising, again, by taking shots, his defence was he's let him down so often in the past. But look at the way he answers.
Fantastic here in the second round. Both men start to open up. Pacquiao with the straight lefts. Morales firing back. This is what the first fight was all about. It was electric, and they're gonna do it again, it would seem. Good left hand from Pacquiao, and Morales almost went. The ropes kept him up. He's only ever been down once in his boxing life, Eric Morales. What a storm from Pacquiao.
Well, he has just been taught a lesson there. I wonder if he'll take it. Been so often he moves back with his head too high and he's punished, and he paid the penalty that time.
Fired up, Pacquiao. And Morales slow out of the blocks. Body shot from Pacquiao, razor sharp, and a right hand, and Morales has trouble.
His best days, are they behind him?
Here's the fourth round, another scintillating affair between Eric El Terrible Morales in the white and black and the red and white boots, and the flame on the trunks of Manny Pacquiao, 2 years younger at 27. They've amassed an astonishing 88 wins together, 48 for Morales, 40 for Pacquiao. Only 6 defeats. Morales being beaten by Barrera and Zahir Rahim. 2 early defeats for Pacquiao, and then the one to Morales. Here's the speed again from the Filipino.
See, I think Morales realised last time out that he had to push Pacquiao onto the back foot, where he's only half as effective. Not quite managing to do that yet.
The jab from Pacquiao. That's the weapon that Morales used to really dominate Pacquiao over some of those closest rounds, just to get the edge. And this is better from the Mexican. Right hand from Pacquiao just bounces off the iron chin of Morales.
Yeah, well, they both landed simultaneously there, but Pacquiao was the one who backed off a little bit. These are real solid punches coming from both men. No rangefinders here. Beautiful jab from Morales.
Good spell for Eric Morales after a clumsy beginning, just warming into the event.
You wonder, as the pace slows that little bit, will Pacquiao become ragged again, as he has done in a few of his fights? And will Morales be able then to take charge? Physically, Morales is looking well, though.
Yeah, he's been criticised, Pacquiao, for a sort of jerky style, not really setting himself. Had that unbelievable fight with Juan Manuel Marquez when he floored Marquez 3 times in the first round and was then outboxed for much of the rest of it and got away with a draw.
Pacquiao missing a little bit here now, being punished on the counter. Real solid look about Morales at the moment.
He's got that high guard back, the jab working. An excellent round. No real damage yet. Again, Morales crosses himself as he comes out of that red corner to start the 6th round. Another enticing matchup that you cannot leave, you cannot take your eyes off. And as you said, Jim, top quality, top draw.
Pacquiao a little bit short on ideas at the moment. I mean, you can see he's fired up, he's lunging with his punches. Morales a little bit smoother, although shipping some punishment as I speak.
He has been catching Morales with that left hand. There's the combinations from Pacquiao, trying to overawe Morales.
But that's really what he has to do. He doesn't want a standoff boxing match. He has to try to get him under pressure, let the punches flow, use his power and his speed.
Manny, Manny, the crowd chant. Again, Morales finding Pacquiao a fair target to hit too. Is this going to be another really hard one to score?
Well, I think Pacquiao realised things were slipping a little bit the last couple of rounds and he's responded.
Yeah, the left hand doing the damage. It's catching Morales more often than in their first meeting. But stronger as a super featherweight now, Pacquiao growing into the weight. Big punches going in the sixth. A very, very good burst from Manny Pacquiao.
Morales is taking too many of these clean on the chin. But that's the way he goes about business. He criticises other Mexicans for not fighting the Mexican way. Well, he's certainly doing that tonight.
An extraordinary man, Eric Morales, but he's having a bad session here. So much guts, bravery, pride and spirit.
Well, he stepped back and took a deep breath after that shot from the ribs there. I think that was a hurtful shot from Pacquiao there, taking some of the steam out of Morales.
Look at this from Manny Pacquiao again at the end of the round, and he has to hold on to the ropes to keep himself up, otherwise he would have gone down.
I get the impression that was a stumble. He may even have tripped over Richard Steele's feet. I don't think that was the bit. I could be wrong. I hope we see that again. But I think that was just a trip there.
I think he was in big trouble that round, Jim.
Yeah, he was under severe pressure. He was taking too many punches, taking them cleanly. He was struggling there. But just towards the end, I don't know if he was on the way to the canvas. He was taking shots he shouldn't be taking again. Yep, I'm not quite sure there. He certainly stumbled back. I don't know if it was a punch that caused it, but he didn't go down. But he's looking a little bit short-worn at the moment.
They are really working on Eric. Starting to pull away, Pacquiao.
Yep, and the worrying thing is Morales does not look the least bit happy. Pacquiao sits down alert, listening to his corner, looking forward to the next round. Morales gets back, looking there as if, boy, I'm not enjoying this too much, and little wonder. This is tough. Morales has been in loads of tough fights in the past, and this race amongst them, because he's the one taking the powerful shots. His punches are having no effect on Pacquiao, but Pacquiao's, by comparison, are hurtful.
Boxing is so often about timing, and is this the moment for Manny Pacquiao to take over? Eric Morales will not want to lose two in a row. That will be bitter for him. Has he got the energy and the snap to come on late though now?
Well, this is the tempo that Morales wants now, but I don't think Pacquiao will allow this for long. He'll just get into the first minute here, then raise the tempo, because that's what's been working for him.
Maybe the fact he's using the raised gloves is not that much more important, only a mental thing, a confidence booster, because Pacquiao has looked full of it since the opening bell.
Yet looking for the body again, and there's that left-hand lead from the southpaw stance, which is working so well.
Morales, probably the best super bantamweight that's ever been around. Good featherweight, super featherweight. But the well must run dry at some point. He's been fighting since he was 5 years old, 24 years. And back he comes again with a little cameo.
Yeah, but Pacquiao has dropped to pace in this round, which is surprising. What worked for him so well in the last couple of rounds, he seems to have deserted that. Better now, but he's been forced into this.
Again, they meet in the centre of the ring. Pacquiao doesn't mind taking one or two to throw the combinations back. The Morales camp were talking about his uppercut. We haven't seen that from El Terrible tonight.
But there's the body shots again. I think that those are the punches that are working for Pacquiao.
A different complexion than their first meeting. Uppercut there from Pacquiao, right through the middle. Morales takes it. A left hand. Easier to hit Morales than usual, and Pacquiao senses something major now.
And another unbelievable round. This is amazing action. 3 minutes non-stop every round. But again, Pacquiao has the look of the man who is in the driving seat.
Kenny Bayless, the referee, has hardly had to do a thing. Manny Pacquiao raises his arms, and his lead could be big. Eric Morales with soul-searching. This time of the fight, Jim, it will come down to how much desire is left in the tank, mentally and physically.
Well, I don't think we've ever doubted that desire, where Morales is concerned. I just think it's the physical. A career, a long, hard career, where he's always refused to change his way of doing business. Where Barrera and people like him and Gatti have changed their style. He's always boxed, and maybe he's just coming towards the end.
9 minutes left of this super featherweight fiery fight. Tremendous blows, exchanges, action. And Manny Pacquiao is at the moment fighting the fight of his life. He's won world titles at flyweight and super bantamweight. He's beaten Marco Antonio Barrera. That was in an upset. And it was a sort of small hall show. This is big stuff, the big stage.
Well, there you can see I have Pacquiao 3 up, but ominous for Morales is the fact the last 4 rounds going to Pacquiao.
Body shot again from Manny Pacquiao with the right hand that he's used more tonight. And he's really targeting that area. Hands drop of Morales. Torrid time for the Mexican.
I mean, we wondered last time out with the deplorable performance by Morales by his own standards, and we wondered, is it a little blip? But it looks as though a hard career finally taking its toll. And here we have Pacquiao firing on all cylinders, everything going well, putting everything into it.
Look at the speed there from Manny Pacquiao, the freshness. He's that bit younger. And Morales will just want to keep going to the bitter end. Wonder if his corner are starting to take a look at him. He won't want to get stopped, but look at this from Pacquiao, and a minute to go in the round.
Walked onto a good right hook there, Morales, but he's taken it well. He's over!
He's down! Second time in his life! 50 seconds to go in the 10th. Are we looking at the end? The count's to 8. He's got up just about. Eric Morales on the very brink of being stopped. And Manny Pacquiao has time left in the round. Kenny Bayless looking on. He stopped it. It is over. Manny Pacquiao has his defeat. career. The millions of Filipinos will be celebrating worldwide. Manny Pacquiao becomes the first man to do that to Erik Morales, and it was his night pretty much from start to finish.
Well, I'm sure there will be thousands of broken hearts to see Erik Morales finish like that tonight, but there's no denying Manny Pacquiao told us before he came into the ring he was looking to be the first man to stop Erik Morales. He's done that, a wonderful performance. He came into the ring tonight, he would not be denied. He took the best that Morales had to offer, came through it and got himself into the driving seat after about 3 or 4 rounds, stayed there. It was beyond doubt who was going to win the fight, but I did not fancy the stoppage. But how sad, a wonderful fighter, a wonderful career, how sad. He'll be so disappointed going out in this way.
Erik Morales will be devastated. He fights for the people and his career has been unbelievable. But Father Time catches up with everyone, Jim, and Pacquiao got him on the right night.
Yeah, but don't let's take anything away from Pacquiao, because I didn't think he was a fighter who could box to instructions, but I think he did tonight. He worked the body, and I think the body punches took a lot out of Morales. Fighters at this stage in career, you only train when you have a fight, so your body is not as hard as when you trained every day of your life when you were younger. And I think that his body wasn't conditioned to take these punches, and Pacquiao kept thumping them home, and everyone